Events A and B are independent with the probability of the intersection between A and B at 0.2 and the probability of A0 intersection B at 0.6. All right, so let's represent A0 intersection B. So the way I do this is I am going to shade it at an angle, okay? And I like to do it in different angles so that I can visualize the results better. So A0 is everything that's not in A. So this angle here. B would be what? B would be everything that's inside B. And the reason why I like to do it in different angles is because now I can visualize better I can identify better the intersection or the union, okay? So if he wants the intersection, then I just look for a crossing pattern in my shading. And if he wants the union, then I just look for anything that I have shaded, okay? It doesn't matter whether it's on one angle, another angle, or just crossed, okay? It's everything that I've shaded. So in this case here, he's saying that the intersection between A0 and B is 0.6, so I can see that where I have a crossing pattern is here at 0.6. He's also saying that the probability of the intersection, which is right here, is 0.2. Okay, so what is the probability of B? Well, I can see that the probability of B is just going to be 0.2 plus 0.6, which is 0.8. That's the probability of B. Now, before starting B, I can, because he's saying that the A and B are independent events, I can find A. So I can see that the probability of the intersection is the probability of A times the probability of B, because that's what independent events are. So I can see that 0.2 equals to the probability of A, which is what I'm looking for, times the probability of B, which I found to be 0.8. So if I send 0.8 dividing, then the probability of A is going to be 0.2 divided by 0.8, which is 2 divided by 8, which is 1 divided by 4, which is 0.25. And if the intersection here is 0.2 already, then I know I'm missing 0.05. That's the probability of A. Okay, the probability of just A. Probability of A is 0.25. Now, for B, find the union between A and B. Find the probability of the union. Okay, I know that the probability of the union is the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the intersection. So the probability of the union is the probability of A, which I now know to be 0.25, plus the probability of B, which I found to be 0.8, minus the intersection, which is 0.2. And that's going to give me 0.25 minus 0.2, 0.05, plus 0.8 is 0.85. Of course, I did this, but I could have just looked here, right? I could have just done 0.6 plus 0.2, that's 0.8, plus 0.05 is 0.85. But it's important to note that this could be used, and it's also very important to know this for the test.